Oh, it's the new year already? Sounds like it's time for a new, ridiculously overcomplicated system that'll fail within the month. Hello, it's Ellie from Project Isolestia, and this is the Notion dashboard I've created to plan and track my life in 2023. This year, I decided to do a theme based on my favourite anime from 2022, Square Enix's My Dress Up Darling. When I first open Notion, I am greeted with my 2023 homepage. This is the base of my operations, and all my other databases are accessed from this page. I wanted to make it a combination of aesthetic but also practical, so I tried to keep it simple but still visually appealing. This year, I'm focusing on reminding myself that dreams are supposed to be scary, because that just shows that they're important. The most important part of the homepage is the gallery view you can see here. This is basically the hub, where each link will take me to a different sub-database reflecting on my main goals and priorities for this year. I use a gallery view to link each of the main factors of my goals this year, as well as having a general overview calendar of January so I can see everything I need to do this month and what deadlines I have. To brighten up the speed, I also have this beautiful Marin Kitagawa illustration by the artist Rosuri, who is one of my favourites. I am also tracking my New Year's resolutions for 2023, as well as what I'm currently working on in terms of illustrations and videos. You can even see that I'm currently working on this video if you look closely. My dream is to be a professional illustrator, so naturally the first link on my gallery is to my illustration page, where I'll be planning and tracking the illustrations I create this year. The main theme for this section is the first character Marin cosplays, Shizuku-tan. I tried to keep to a fairly minimalist purple and black theme to match our character colours. Inside this page you can find a calendar to plan my illustrations for this year, as well as a January overview in the form of a to-do list. You will also find 3 sub-pages embedded in this page, a project tracker and to-do list, as well as my plan for building my portfolio, which will be my biggest priority for 2023. In the project tracker, I am using a template which tracks ongoing projects as well as the status of completion. It also tracks the tasks needed to be done to complete any ongoing projects. I also have a database to store information about my original characters, as well as an archive to place old project databases when I'm finished with the project. This will allow me to track my completed projects for this year so I can have a sense of accomplishment when this year comes to an end. Hopefully not as quickly as last year did though. This page is just a simple to-do list of what I want to create for my portfolio during this year. I'm hoping that I am aiming to create a reasonable amount and that I will be able to create quality work this year that I can be proud of and that will interest others. I've included a variety of types of work so I can expand my skills and knowledge and become a more well-rounded illustrator. Next is a simple all-round to-do list for any tasks relating to illustration that I want to remember. It's so simple because all it is an area for me to dump my ideas. It doesn't need to be too pretty because my brain is not pretty. The next database is also important because it is where I track all the relevant information regarding my YouTube channel and also where I plan my videos. This has the most subpages embedded in it because the video process has a lot of separate things that I need to keep track of. The first subpage is the most crucial as it is where I put all my video ideas and where I plan out the content of each video. Inside, there is a nested board view database to input my ideas and track my progress on each one. Underneath, I have created a video plan template which creates a fresh new template whenever I click the Add a New Video Plan option. Inside this, I plan the video's content and release schedule, as well as the tasks I need to complete in order to complete the video. I also create a subpage with the video script inside it if the video requires one. I also have an archive to place video plans once the video has been posted, to clear the view and make it look and feel more organised. I also have a calendar with 2 different views with varying filters. I have one to show me the videos I plan to create this month and the other to show me the shorts I plan to release. I also have a template description, which I can copy, paste, and then edit to create the description for each of my new videos, as well as some default tags which correlate to the type of videos I commonly make. I will add more as I experiment with my content in the future. The main overview also has quick links to my channel and YouTube studio. I based the theme off of Liz, a character Marin cosplays towards the end of the first season. The reason both of my analytics pages are blank, both for YouTube and Twitch, is because I want to learn how to track my analytics in real time. But the video tutorial I found is about an hour long, so I'll be saving that for a day when I have more brain power. This year, I really want to get my first job in the illustration industry. This is where I'll be tracking my attempts to seek employment, as well as any matters related to employment, such as budget. I repeat this year's defining quote in every overview page to remind myself that 2023 is all about dreams for me. I embed a link to my portfolio planning page in this overview as well, as the two are closely interlinked, but I wanted a separate page for work to keep work and personal illustrations separate. The main feature of this database is the job hunt tracker, which is from a default Notion template that I decided to use. This is where I'll be putting any jobs I am interested in or apply to during this year. It has space to put any key information such as the company name, the status of employment, the type of work, etc. I also have a simple budget tracker solely for tracking my spending, as I don't currently have any expenses. This year, I want to cut down on making impulsive purchases and buying things I don't need. 2023 is also the year I plan to make my debut on Twitch using the VTuber model I rigged in the final months of 2022. This page is for tracking relevant data about streaming, as well as keeping track of the assets I still need to create. That is the use for the first subpage within this overview. I then have a simple table for planning streams and setting them out in an initial schedule. I'll mostly be streaming art, but I would also like to play a few games such as The Sims or Minecraft. I'm also learning a little Japanese at the moment, so I have a really small database for tracking what I need to learn. Another thing I want to use 2023 to begin to learn is animation. As I mentioned, I already have some experience in Live 2D from creating my own VTuber model, but I would also like to learn a little frame-by-frame animation, as well as start creating Live 2D animated illustrations. I'm using the same project tracker from my illustrations database to track my animation projects this year. I also have a similar page to the portfolio page to plan what I want to put in an animation portfolio during 2023. I also have a simple master to-do list. Now, I know you've probably heard this from every YouTuber, motivational speaker and teacher in the world, but just because it's the new year doesn't mean it's the best time for you to change your organisation or quote-unquote unpotato your life. Start when you feel like it, then continue when you don't. The momentum from starting will keep you going more than forcing yourself to start when you're not up to it. The most important thing is to have fun and focus on your dreams. That being said, I really hope 2023 is a dream come true for everyone. I hope you liked this Notion tour and found something interesting and or helpful in my overview. Any templates I use from other creators or created myself will be linked in the description. I'm thinking of doing a video about my art progress during 2022, from directionless to dedicating every part of myself to improving my illustrative ability. So comment down below if you would be interested in that video. If you feel so inclined, subscribe to receive a notification when I release that video or any other, and please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you have any tips for people looking to try out Notion for the first time, or for anyone who wants to improve their Notion efficiency, comment down below. Thanks for watching and have a magical day.